There's a place called in Jerusalem, the Dome of Rock. What I'm about to tell you right now is going to blow your mind. It's going to change how you see history and the modern day politics. It's going to change your entire perspective. The entire Palestine has been leveled out, flatlined, bombed, but this place remains. Why? There's a fight, there's a dispute over it. The Jews want this place. What this place is called Masjid al Aqsa. This was the first place the Muslims used to pray towards. Why does this place have so much relevance? Why do Jews want it? Why do they want all the Muslims to leave this place and stop worshipping in it? Why haven't they bombed and flatlined this place when they have bombed everything in Palestine? Okay, there's a verse in the Bible, and I will read it to you. It's in Isaiah chapter 19, verse 19, then 20 and 21. Go read it. It goes something like this. In that day shall there be an altar to the Lord in the midst of the land of Egypt, and the pillar at the border thereof, and the Lord shall be known to Egypt, and the Egyptian shall know the Lord. And he shall send them a Savior, a great one, and he shall deliver them. Since the Bible, there only have been two places that have emerged near Egypt. Okay, one is the Kaaba in Mecca, and before that, it was this place that I'm talking about. Now, here is where all the trickery starts. Okay, so the politicians and the rulers of the world and the people in power, they don't have time to read the Bible, or they're not as invested because they're invested in gaining power. So what the Jews do is to influence these people. They get these powerful people to the rabbis, and the rabbis tell them the story that, look, you're a Christian person. In the Bible, it says that this is going to happen. And if they keep doing this, what they're doing, in the future, this Dome of Rock will belong to the Jews. And therefore, they can make the case that the Messiah is still yet to come and he will deliver them.
Non-Jewish Messiah was chosen to be of service to the Jewish people and the Jewish Messiah. President Trump's right ear was grazed in a symbolic gesture of Exodus 21:6, where the Torah states that a servant who wants to remain with his master needs to have his right ear pierced. Trump was designated as God's servant and anointed one, just like Cyrus the Great almost 2,400 years ago. We have clarified in several videos that the absolute deadline for the redemption is by the end of the Jewish year 5787, which corresponds to October 2nd, 2027, 1,167 days from today. Thus, the redemption will surely occur during Donald Trump's tenure. And I have good reason to believe Donald Trump was chosen to be the one to redeem the sins of Esav through offering his assistance in rebuilding the Holy Temple on the Temple Mount and establishing the Jewish kingdom over all of mankind in Jerusalem. Perhaps it is no accident that the numeric value of Donald Trump in Hebrew is the same as Messiah, son of David, Mashiach ben David, 424.
So they can turn all the Christians back to Judaism. And that's where the power lies. This is not just politics, it's also spiritual manipulation at the same time.
Donald Trump converted to Judaism 2 years ago, according to White House official. There it is. That's his blog. He said, President Donald Trump converted to Judaism 2 years ago and joined Chabad Lubavitch Synagogue in New York City, according to a high-level White House official.
That's what they do. That's how they convince all these politicians. Slowly, they get them to turn into Jews by telling them this.
It's an honor to be here with the first Jewish president of the United States.
Now, here's where the problem is. There's a prophecy that says that they will take over this Dome of Rock, Masjid al-Aqsa, and they will make their own temple or whatever. And over there, they expect the birth of their prophet. This is where all the world politics lies. This is what they're trying to do. A lot of Christians who are reverting towards Islam. How do they stop that? This will not stop because Christianity was confused, right? So confused people will find their final destination. How long can you keep people confused? I'll tell you how they kept people confused. Christianity has Semitic beliefs. It's not about Christianity anymore. Let me tell you, when Jesus was there, all these people were supposed to turn towards Christianity, right? Jesus failed his mission because the Jews will not turn towards whatever Jesus was saying. And the Jews till this day are those people who did not convert after all Jesus went through and all the miracles and everything that happened. These are people who still remained Jews after whatever has gone down. There was this wrestler in WWF, now known as WWE. I remember my childhood singing this song, "Break the walls down." All right, this was a wrestler. His name was Jericho.
Chris Jericho has found the walls of Jericho.
At that time, I did not know what this is, but for somebody who's from a Christian background, they know what walls of Jericho is, right? Or they're supposed to know walls of Jericho. Jericho was a city that the Jews took over. It was a mission that they broke the walls down of Jericho, the city, right? Now, what relevance does this have in wrestling federation, right? Why is this a thing? This is what it is. They're programming you through entertainment. They're putting that in your head. Okay, so where was this Jericho city? Today, it is Palestine. Do I need to say anything more than that? So the Dome of Rock holds a lot of relevance to them because of this place. They can turn the whole story around that there's still a Messiah to come and deliver them. But whoever falls for this is doomed. Let me share this with you. I'm not saying this. I found this out through ChatGPT. I'm going to write a whole episode on this, but for now, I just wanted you to know what I'm telling you in case I die.